Once upon a time, there was a painter. He was a good painter, and he made a modest living for himself and his wife. All was well except for one thing. The painter did not want to be a painter. He wanted to be a shoemaker.
Honey, I'm sick of being an artist. You know, I think I might want to do something like making shoes. That seems pretty creative.
Creative? Well, I always thought painting was creative. I mean, you use paint and water to clean out your brushes, and you painted your pants and my socks too, right?
Yeah, that's true, but I'll do something more like making singing shoes.
Just then, the clock struck 9. Time for work. The painter shuffled off to the nearest still life, and with a sigh, he
Man, I want to be a
began
shoemaker.
swirling to the canvas.
Man, I want to be a shoemaker. I want to be a shoemaker. I want to...
The third time he said the magic phrase appeared. The patron elf of shoemakers.
So I hear you want to be a shoemaker. Like Herman Cappuccino.
Lattes. Who the heck is that? What are you doing in my house?
That's not important. Herman Cappuccino is the most amazing shoemaker there ever was. Napoleon Dynamite didn't get across Russia without his help. And Dorothy didn't go to Idaho without Herman. So, there's some things you need to do.
Like what?
First, you need a beret. And then, you gotta go to Paris, and you need to stop smelling good, okay? You need to get bad hygiene and just don't listen to Miss Giles anymore, okay?
He entered the famous shoe school. He learned all there was to know about shoemaking. He took the history of heel. He read all the books on tongue theory and the practice. He wrote an essay called what those little plastic things on the end of shoelaces are really called. But alas, he never learned to make a shoe that sung.
Man, if only I could make a shoe that sung. That'd be pretty awesome.
That night, the painter told his wife about his plan.
You can't do that. Because you're a painter. I mean, here's a box of crayons, here's your coloring book, now let's get to work.
No. Anybody can paint. It's really easy, actually. Anyways, I want to be a shoemaker. Oh, I already said this, but shoes that can sing, you know? Well, apparently I want to sing, too. It's not really for that. So I'm going to go to Paris again.
Just then, as he stood on Paris's main boulevard, pulling the rest of his hair out, he heard the most beautiful music. He followed the lovely sound, and there, on the feet of a beard-wearing woman, was a singing shoe.
We go together like mama. Together. Wah, 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 wah. Thank you very much.
Amazing. But where'd you get the singing shoes?
I got these in Elvesville. Elvesville? Why, that was the painter's hometown. He had been suffering around Europe when he could be home making shoes that sing. So the painter returned to Elvesville and found that everybody in town was wearing the same exquisite singing shoes.
S-H-O-E. F, where are you?
Busy.
Well, wait, you get out here.
No.
What are you doing?
S.
Thank you.
Our shoes, and we're singing, singing shoes, singing
That was a pretty beautiful song, but where did all you guys get those shoes?
Well, we got it from Body Odor Avenue, and I heard Mrs. Giles hates that place.
What's the number?
It's 1123. Go check it out.
Why, that's where I live.
And sure enough, when the painter got home, he found the walls of his cottage lined with exquisite shoes, all of them singing merrily away. And who does he find sitting behind the cobbler's bench but his wife?
How come you never told me you made such exquisite singing shoes?
Because you didn't ask and you smelled.
Figures.
And so from that day on, the painter went back to the easel every day from 9 to 5. Eventually, his paintings started selling like hotcakes, and he became a very famous painter indeed. And his paintings hung in all the famous museums in Europe. But he never did become a shoemaker, and he had to be content with just being a wealthy man.
Which goes to prove nobody can be Herman Cappuccino Latte or whatever the heck his name is. And everybody needs to take Miss Giles' advice and take a shower.